So I think Ranbir is performing, Priyanka is performing, Sonakshi is performing, Rishi Ji and Ranbir are performing for the first time together.
I don't think it has anything to do with a certain surname or a certain type of person or a certain age or a certain whatever.
We're hoping that we'll be able to put a fun night together, all the young people.
Are you calling them the oldies?
I would just like to...
I'm just calling myself young. The rest you decide.
That's all I really wanna do. That's all I really wanna do. That's all I really wanna do. That's all I really wanna do.
देखो तुझे छूलूं तुझे सोचूं तुझे सुनो तुझे बस दिल तुझ में डूबा रहे डूबा रहे डूबा डूबा रहे दिल तुझ में डूबा रहे. That's all I really wanna do. That's all I really wanna do.
Khans and Bachchans have not been a part of IFA weekend this time around. What is Shahid Kapoor and Priyanka Chopra's take on it? They were here at a press conference of Teri Meri Kahani in Singapore IFA.
I think it is a big responsibility at some level. I mean, I'm pretty much hosting the whole show and I'm performing, so it's a lot of responsibility. I'm a little stressed about it. I think it's nice that this is how Sabas looks at it. Honestly, I never really saw it from any particular point of view. I think there's some fantastic performers that we have. I think Ranbir is performing, Priyanka is performing, Sonakshi is performing, Rishi Ji and Ranbir are performing for the first time together. Prabhu Deva is choreographing for the first time. Me and Farhan will be hosting together for the first time. It's a lot of things that have been put together that haven't been seen before, and I think that's always exciting. Beyond that, I don't think anybody can match up to the Khans or the Bachchans. They will always be missed in any award function anywhere in the world. We're excited and we're hoping that we'll be able to put a fun night together, all the young people.
Are you calling them the oldies?
I would just like to...
I'm just calling myself young. The rest you decide.
Well, I would just say that I don't think you should segregate the film industry like that. We're one huge family. We're one huge industry. We come together. Some people can make it, some people can't. And I don't think it has anything to do with a certain surname or a certain type of person or a certain age or a certain whatever. I think it's the film industry. Some people made it because of dates, some people can't, and we'll have a great time and we'll miss everyone who's not here.
Shahid will be hosting the IFA Awards for the first time and he's performing as well. Priyanka is performing for sure as well. So what is their take on their performances and what their fans can expect from them?
Shahid it's Shahid IFA Awards, I think. He's doing everything. He's hosting, he's performing, he's choreographed. Please continue now. I wanted to give the introduction.
But you have to say what is the scariest part. You've not answered.
Your
that.
scariest part.
No, for her, for you, or both of us. What's the scariest part?
For me, the scariest part is getting on stage and having Prabhu sir check all my steps. That was my scariest part.
I think the scariest part for Priyanka is this time she's not coming on a harness. She's not used to that. You know, more than actors coming on harnesses and making action entries, Priyanka loves doing them and she makes us feel terrible about ourselves. Just as how she feels,
Khiladi, man.
yeah, exactly. Just as how she feels terrible when she sees me dancing, I feel terrible when I see her doing action stuff like kicks and coming off harnesses and all, because she's more professional at it than any of us put together, because that's how many times she's done it. I honestly don't think there's anything that's really scary. Eventually it's about learning to enjoy the fact that you're live, and the fact that even if something goes wrong, you have to be impromptu and improvise and
handle it
and kind of handle it and flow with it. It's always a little bit, it gives you butterflies in the stomach right before you start, because you know the next 3 hours are just going to be, there's no retake, nothing's going to happen again.
And what happens when the teleprompter goes off?
I just leave. Because the teleprompter, you cannot survive 3 hours without a teleprompter. Although I think it's important to kind of know your stuff so that you're not only depending on the teleprompter, because it is eventually about improvisation. But without the teleprompter, I don't think anybody would be able to host a show for 3 hours, for sure.
Let's find out what Shahid Kapoor, Priyanka Chopra and Kunal Kohli have to say about film awards and the award shows that happen in Bollywood.
I mean, nobody works for awards. I don't think you get into a film thinking, okay, ye award-winning film hai, or this is like, if I do this like this. I mean, nobody works for an award, but it's hugely encouraging when you get one. It's almost like being appreciated for those 6 months or 1 year that you've put into a film, and being told that, and it kind of gives you a competitive spirit, which is really healthy, and I think that's really important to do your best. So I believe in awards, but I don't think I work for them.
Yeah, I mean, I think today award functions have also become a mode of entertainment for the audience, which is what we're here for. I think it's very exciting for me personally to be in front of a live audience, because that's not something that you get to do when you're in front of the camera. So I think stage really is the purest experience an actor can have with his audience. I don't think it can get more direct and more real than that. I think it also allows you to interact with the audience as yourself. They get to know you a little more in any format that's real rather than where you're playing a character, which I think today is very important. I think people need to connect with you as a person apart from what you are as an artist or an actor. So that's something I really enjoy. And absolutely, I think it's exciting to have something to look forward to. I mean, if there were no award functions at all, maybe it would be a bit depressing, because I think everybody wants a little bit of appreciation for what they do. Beyond that, it's just a matter of, you know, who was better that given year on the basis of a few people or a jury or a popular category. And it's nice to sit there and see somebody who, I think there's so many nice films that are made. I think there's so many fantastic performances that happen every year. If you don't get it and somebody else who's also given a fantastic performance gets it, then one must learn to appreciate that.
I don't.
And with regard to everything, all categories or just your category?
Every category.
Will you appreciate it at least if one of us wins an award at some point? Will you
With
feel
the
happy
boys.
for us?
Yeah, maybe.
Only the
If
boys.
it's my film.
We are boys, just in case you were wondering.
Well, speaking for myself, I think the one thing that I love about the award ceremonies is that your peers come together and you spend time
That's a
with
great
each
part
other.
of award
And that's what I
function.
really
That's
like.
really
Just sitting
fun.
with, you know, all my other co-directors, actors, lyricists, music directors, we all like come together.
Yeah, because people don't really,
And
in the
you don't
industry,
really get
you're
to
always
meet.
doing your own thing.
Yeah, you're always doing your
This
own
is
thing. You
really
don't get
fun
time to
about
meet.
award
And
functions.
I think the best part is that when you win something with, you know, in the presence of your peers, that really does have a good value, and that feels really nice. That they're all there to cheer for you.
Yeah,
Hope
even
they're
in
cheering.
school you enjoyed
Hope they're cheering.
You know, even when you're in school and
Inter-house.
inter-house and
Or
inter-college,
if you
you
came
want to win
first
it.
in
Yeah, you
class
want
or
to.
whatever, it's the same
Sorry?
You want
thing.
to.
Or if you came first in class or whatever.
Yeah.
We are really glad that you're loving the offerings from IFA Singapore only on Bollywoodingama. We promise to bring much more in the days to come. This is Faridoon Sharer with cameraman Tahir Sheikh at IFA Singapore for Bollywoodingama News Network.
अभी जा ना ना नजरें चुरा ये समा